As you may can see, this week I'm coming to you from the auditorium. Just first of all, let you know that Kathy and I are both doing fine. Everything's going well with us. We're both, neither one of us have come down with the virus, nor have we heard of anyone in our congregation that's come down with it. So that's a good thing. So I want to keep praying that everything's going well with that. The good news is we're shooting for having a service on May 24th, not this coming Sunday, but a week from this coming Sunday. Since the restrictions are being eased, we're trying to have a couple of weeks to put together how we're going to do this, seating every other pew, allowing people to wear masks. We're going to be getting something out later this week with some of the details about when and some of the things that are going to be expected of you and some of the things that are expected of us. So just kind of keep looking for that in the email. I guess we'll post it on the website and everything will be, try to get that out to everybody to let you know what the details are. But that gives you a little kind of a time frame of what we're looking for. Since the governor has kind of relieved some of the restrictions as far as allowing 10 or more people to be together, one of the things you might consider this coming Sunday is having your joy group meet. You could either watch the service and then meet to discuss it later, or you could meet to do that. I know I'm planning on us having a little church on Sunday night at 6 o'clock, and we'll do like we normally do, to where hopefully everybody will have had a chance to watch the service by then. We'll have a few songs, the Lord's Supper for anybody who hadn't had a chance to partake of that. And then we'll discuss the lesson and go over the outline and do some of those kind of things. So we will be doing that Sunday night, a little church. So I'm looking forward to that, because that'll be a little bit of a different for us, the first time to be able to get together. There's enough room in the multi-purpose room that I believe we can spread out enough to get the social distancing and still be able to get some benefit of coming together. If you do decide to allow your joy groups to meet, if you do get together and do that, let us know how that goes. Let us know how the separation worked, whether or not the discussion was good, all of those kind of things. But as I say, look for May 24th. Put that on your calendar. We're going to have some of the disposable communion cups so that we won't be passing trays around. We'll have ways to figure out to do that. Some sanitation stations hopefully around the building so that you can take care of that. So that's the update for this week. I hope everything's going well with you. If it's not, let us know. As we mentioned before, sfcocelders@gmail.com. If you have any things that you want us to pray about, please send that to that email address, and we'll be sure and get those things prayed about. Just looking forward to an opportunity to be able to see you all in less than 2 weeks now. But just kind of as an addendum to that, the last thing we want you to do is, if you feel uncomfortable with coming out and being in a group, don't feel like there's any pressure to do that. There had been some discussion about having 2 services so that we could spread out more, and that we would assign half the congregation one time and the other half another time. But we believe that there will be enough of us that are not willing to get out yet. So we're going to try that and see how it goes, see if we're able to do the social distancing the way we were talking about doing. We're even talking about, rather than meeting at 10, meeting at 9. That gives us time for us to tape the entire service and then be able to upload it to YouTube so that those that don't come will be able to see that service later and have their service at home. So that's one of the things we're considering. But just any input that you have on that, any kind of things that you can think about that we need to be looking at, we're going to try to get some of our building folks that are in charge of the building here, some of our security folks that are in charge of security, to put a plan together for when we do get back together on the 24th. We probably could have done it this Sunday, but we just didn't want to rush it. We didn't want to do it without there being enough planning and enough opportunity and enough time to get everything together. So just keep all of those things in mind. And as I say, just because we're going to be having worship, do not feel like there's any pressure for you to attend it. We know that there are those that are at risk in our congregation that will not be comfortable getting out. So don't get out and don't feel like you have to get out. But if you feel like you're up to it, if you feel like your health is good enough and you want to do that opportunity, we're looking forward to May 24th. As I said, look to your emails. We're going to get something out with more detail out later this week. And y'all have a good week. God bless you.